one way and that's west. Well, it's almost correct this time. It's got the Steve skin. It's still not correct, but getting closer. Be nice if it saved the skin that I actually use. Might fix that again for drier phase. Anyway, this is done on a phone. You might hear clawing and scratching noises to make certain maneuvers happen. Otherwise, it's held at a wide stance so as not to make annoying noises. However, that does come at the cost of precise movement. So, walking into trees, buildings, pits of death, quite a thing. And when we left last time, this looked like another major challenge, but it looks like we can just go right by it for now. So, yep. We've been on a dry spell. The weather's been very cooperative for the past few weeks. There was no time off this week because work is kind of a thing you need to do to live and pay for things. So Dave Grohled it there, although I didn't cheat. Anyway, once again, washer dryer phase is all there is. So again, a short video, but not the... I was surprised because of what little I had for laundry, being that it was a kind of a short week in the right way. Alright, one more block. So we got to the 6,100,000, which is good. It's also good as pressing jump, and that's another thing you get to hear is me talking about how this game is constantly refusing input. And I think that is a Bedrock thing, because Windows 10 sure doesn't like to listen to commands either. Alright, how about forward? How about forward? I like that answer. Of course, that jump is slightly pointless, but it's just to try to make a little ground, and oh yeah, that's not going to work for us. And we're jumping. So it's nice about being this far out, close, but not quite. This far out, the bamboo doesn't hinder your forward movement because it's less than a half block in size, so it's kind of non-existent. Even in the north-south direction, just because of where we are east-west. Alright, we've got some halfway decent alright, we don't have a decent way here, but kind of moving forward. Not the best, but at least we're moving forward a little bit. Yep, and we can go. Alright, we caught just enough of that to be able to jump here. And not what we were aiming for, but if it makes it possible to do what we need to, good. Okay, just a tiny movement, a little more than that, but you know what? It worked anyway. And jump. And go. Nope, more to one position. Might have been a little too much lateral movement there. And move the player. Nice jump. Glad the jump button. Once again, we're starting with that. Where jump does nothing. Whoa. Good idea or not? Well, got no choice. Nice jump. And no. Move the player one position. Thank you. And move the player. Now, it wants us going this way, because we can't just... Yep, keep going. Yeah, when it's not steep enough of a drop, we're just gonna let the game do its thing and we can jump. Yeah, jump. Oh, okay, looks like we got some water we can traverse, perhaps. Yep, too much lateral there. And we're magically swinging at things. Might just leave the Steve skin for now, because it's not blatantly off. I mean, my character skin that I created pretty much is the Steve skin, but just changed the color of the shirt, made it somewhat look a little more like myself back when you could make them a certain way, the avatars. Yay, we made that, and press jumps 2 times and only one of them was taken. Yep, move the player. And more to one position. There does not seem to be good land here. That was a very important jump, and we can do that again. Oh, we're at that point already. So, bed, sleep. Thought I had a little more time. Did not. Maybe because it will take a little time, because I to keep the battery on the phone from draining really fast, I kill its ability to I pretty much kill the phone and the ability to use the internet. Otherwise the battery will die long before we get to finish this. Am I making a mistake? There's something that rarely ever happens. Have I made a mistake? And yeah. Oh, but we got a village. We'll go around this little sandbar. Could use a village. Alright, yeah, right about here. And no, we did not want to hit the villager, which we didn't, but... Alright, we got a building over here we can hit. More in one position. No, we're not whacking at villagers now. Here, give us a little bit of Alright, we obviously went to that building there we just passed. Okay, that building is useless. So let's just... Nice jump. Imagine a game where you press the jump button and your player jumps. I don't know, that might be very difficult code to put in a game. Okay, I see a double door, so that's pointless building. And lined up beautifully here. Unfortunately for you, we already maxing out our allowance of food here. At this point, we're far enough out that the speed of boats versus the speed of running by foot is identically the same. Redundancy. So yeah, we see the water, but we have a nice easy path to run. It literally makes practically no difference whatsoever. When you're this far out, when you hit that 4,200,000 point, it makes no difference. Let's see if we can get back towards the equator, where what little slight micro precision errors in the north-south will be, well, slightly, almost insignificantly, slightly lessen the effect east-west. I mean, just enough to be annoying. Oh, goody. Yep, brake. And not the correct answer. Okay, since this is somewhat impossible, here's what we're doing. Pressing. Press 3 times. We should have placed 3 blocks. As you can see, we could have placed a block where I was telling it to place, and it didn't do it. Alright, you know what, over here, slightly less annoying. So another thing I gotta do is when it's time for dryer phase, because the humidity's gonna go up like 150%. It's a little unusually warm for September up here in New England. So I have the windows open in the basement to try to get some of the warm air in, so kind of give the basement a little momentum in terms of when it starts to cool down a bit, that we'll have that little bit of temperature that we can just absorb a couple colder days and not have to worry. Although when it gets really bad during the winter, the cold part of the basement might get to the upper 40s, which is not great, but could be worse. Alright, a couple more sheep. How many wool do we have? 39. It's a bit important because we know we run into streets where villages don't seem to exist, and Dave Grohl there. I mean, if we could get to 6130, that's kind of a minimalist thing, but being that the terrain's harder and it's harder to move out this way, that's the minimum that we're hoping to get. But we know how sometimes the terrain likes to not cooperate. So, oh, look, the sun. But here comes some land. So it's clothing and linens, which is every other week. So this is, in terms of washer and dryer usage, is a longer run because there's more stuff. Like I said, days we got off, I had very little laundry, so it literally shaved about a half hour off the 20-30 minutes off the video, so we only had a slightly over 2-hour video. What was it, like 2 hours 4 minutes, which for this show is an extremely short episode. And we don't, oh, okay, there are answers that aren't mountains, which is good. Only twice ever did a sea level cave wind up being a cool feature that we could just boat our way through. Alright, we need a beach or dirt area like this. That. Okay, that's... It would just be easier to do that. Alright, we're just gonna use those up. Can we? No, we cannot get to it. Good enough. Bad news, we gotta get out of the boat again. Good news is speed zone. Speed zone, good. Ping pong. Alright, a little more control. A little more control. Here it's... Oh, we actually got through that. I was going to say, we're going to hit the tiny patch. And we lost the boat. How about one position over? One position over. Thank you. So, got our chest, we got our boat, now we have our chest boat, and we need to get some more wood. Next time there's a convenient oak tree. Not just any, it has to be a somewhat convenient. I don't like how this formed, but this, on the other hand, if we turn, there we go. So I didn't watch it, but apparently farlands are bust. Yeah, I guess he realizes he doesn't want to take 8 million years to get there, so he's really amped up his adventure. He's over 9.5 million blocks, which is terrific. It means he's going to get to his goal much sooner. And I'm sure he really wants to get that done as fast as possible. If he went the normal duration, which literally 3 Minecraft days with sleeping, so basically a 30-minute run, apparently it would take him about 27 years to complete it, and I swore we'd got the boat back. I mean, yeah, I know I have it now, but I swore I had it then. I don't know, maybe things happen too fast or brain's not fast enough to pick up on it. 58, 59. You know what? We don't need that. So let's put this back here and get ourselves one more bed. I think we'll just, yep, we can move the player. 2 more positions. One. No, we can't move because of this. Now one more position. One, now more one. There we go. No, we can't do that. We may have hit the villager. Thank goodness the iron golems are too dumb to notice I'm hitting villagers. I really don't want to do that. Looking for smithies. This is one of those village types that they can happen. And it's not happening anywhere. So, and for some reason on ice, I have to place the boat closer to my feet in order for it to place. So every time they update this game, something's broken in it. Like I used to be able to go like 30 seconds or so without having to hold down the keep the boat moving. Alright, over here. Every time I hear the water stop, I'm keeping an ear on it, because eventually it's going to get to a point that washer phase is over. And of course we stop and not keep moving. Nice jump. You know, all this time, it's putting me a block away from the boat. And I catch it every time it breaks. Yet, I was literally half block away from it. I was standing on top of it, actually. And it went through a half block gap. How does that work? I'm not going to keep going after sheep every 2 seconds. Just every now and then, gotta spend some time working on that. Alright, that way it's not going to work. No way is going. We can turn. 2 positions. 1, 2. 2 more. 1, 2. It seems we don't have a way. So 1, grab the stick, 1, 2. Oh, we actually could move there. I didn't think so. Move the... There we go. Yeah, I don't like being near the these guys, but we have a portal with a chest, so this way. Nothing of importance. These guys can move fast enough. And they can move fast enough to go past the minimum speed limit. Alright, we're in good shape. Let's eat the food. Went slightly long because kind of had to. and go. And go. Okay, see, going backwards a little bit, sometimes it's worth it. And go this way. And all right, over here. Yeah, we're gonna have to call it good here. Place a bed here. Too early to go to sleep. And so next time we see an oak tree, we've got to punch one down and reclaim some lost lumber. Nice jump. Yep. Jump. Jump. One more. That's good. And move the player. And move the player. Nice jump. Unduck, there we go. And keep going. And, alright, the lack of noise tells me that we are at dryer phase, and so what we need to do is get in a position. Now, I can place a boat on packed ice or blue ice, and I'll be safe because the ice is a solid block, which is why I put a boat on land when I quit if I'm not sleeping. That's the other way we can safely quit. Otherwise, we chance falling through the world and dying, kind of like that boat that we lost. All right, time to get ready for dryer phase. And we're back. Yeah, that doesn't work. But this, well, let's just say, okay, we can turn the boat. We can turn. That's exactly 100% where we were. Let's make the boat move in a different position. Well, you know what? That's just going to have to work. Alright. Well, yeah. If you know what my skin looks like, that is now showing properly. I had to fight it. Didn't want to connect. Even though I went to the front of the house where I can get at least 4 bars on a 5G network. In spite of my town being famous for, as I call it, the no G network. And how about we move the player instead of just putt-putt? That almost worked. But the main goal did, so until we get to here. But then we do that and we're fine. Alright, so it's the end run, which is oddly the long haul, but oh, okay, good. We didn't go over. And just in case, block. I was looking for the blocks, not jumping, not swinging a sword. Ooh, bad move. But we got the leather boots on. We should have just glided over, I guess. Okay, that was an okay go. Yep, jump. Okay, we can go. Still Dave Grohled it even though he slowed down. Yeah, we can turn. Much further away from the boat, yet I can grab it. Break. Maybe it was. Let's jump. Well, that didn't work. Surprise, surprise. But I guess we're okay. Now we're jumping. Okay, not that far. And we move the player. And keep going. Jump. Alright, that was a fairly big, bold and stupid move of not knowing what I was jumping over. Nice jump. That time I actually missed the button. We had a decent go there. that we can jump and move the player. There we go. We need to get around that tree. And we get around the tree. There we go. Ooh. Alright, that's a big descent. We will take that in a moment. We can get down there. Alright, there's a big Dave Grohl in here. We don't want to do that. Or too much of one. Yeah, we can afford to get a little more of this. And not going all the way will kind of allow us to almost do what we wanted. But, hey, we were set up good enough. Yeah, we can move the player. Yeah. Well. Hey, we kind of got somewhere. Took it a little too far, so brake. No. How about this and brake? That's much better. We don't need the golden apple. We're not hurting too bad yet. And we can move the player. Alright, so it'd be nice as if we don't have to deal with mountains, but and we can move the player. Can we avoid a mountain? Can we get rid of a mountain? Can we go somewhere that doesn't have a mountain in our face? Turn this way. I want to see what's this. Turn this way. Of course not. That would be too much to ask for. That would be wrong. And where did our boat? There it is. Oh, you're in my way. Oh, you got lucky. I just want to move the player. We are not being afforded that option. Alright, this way. Yep, player moves. Can we move the player? But I press jump and we jump. Alright, that works good enough. Retrograde, please. Thank you. Sometimes backwards gets us forward. We are way out of where we want to be. But if it gets us place. See, it's very inconsistent. You gotta practically almost either place it somewhat close or far enough away. Okay, that's just a, I think it's just a stone block. Yep. Not a stone fence to a village. We are still looking for normal terrain. Well, I mean, this is normal terrain, but if you've played the game long enough, you know what I mean by normal. Regular forest. We have oak, so I can replenish after having to rebuild a chest boat. And the reason for the chest boat is if we come across an enemy that obviously could kill us. If we don't have a chest boat, then there's a chance we could pick them up as a passenger and die right away, like a zombie, or worse, a polar bear. That's happened a few times. Picked them up full speed, came to a dead stop, and as soon as I pressed exit, took the final swipe and killed me. That happened a few times. So then that's why I make sure it's a chest boat, so no passengers can happen. We anger a bear or there's a monster nearby, they're gonna have to do their range attack, and that's the only thing that'll work. Switch back for a little better armor and jump. Go. If it's 1 or 2 blocks in height, we try to jump between Yeah, the elevation changes. That's gonna get us nowhere. And we can move the player. Let's just go up here where moving the player is a little more possible. Dave Grohl it. Alright, I see the sky changing color, so I see the roof of a village. There it is. A little too lateral. Alright, we can do a little trade 58. That will get us to 8 points. And we can move. Okay, this needs to be in a different position. There we go. So I like to have the beds all together. Although, why did I stop? We can go through the fence. Yeah, we can keep going. Turn. Alright, there we go. Alright, let's see if we can do this. Alright, close. Yeah, but we can let go. Good. Oh, we don't have room for anything, so house. We can't get rid of anything, so we can't... Actually, what we'll do... Pressing. We got enough of them. We'll just throw the apples aside for now, and if we can grab them again, we'll take them back. We got 32 golden apples. I don't think we're going to be hurt. Turn. Alright, so I'll stand under the golden apples, which aren't really that golden. Ooh, pretty damn close. 62. Yep, move the player. And jump when jump is pressed. Too lateral there, but kind of necessary. A little lateral there, but necessary. The food. Pressing a button. Nice jump. Glad the jump button did its job, although in this case it might have actually, the failure might have led to something better, a safer way. Jump, jump. This way. Alright, a bit much there, but nice jump again. does nothing. Does nothing. And we gotta do a pointless boat ride because we're only going not very far. Any moment now. Only see, that's just the hard part. The terrain isn't too bad so far. Can move the player. Almost, but set up okay and move the player. And move the player. There's no answer. Oh. There, we made one. Come on, how about an answer? Yep, player moves. No, we don't want to be climbing. We want to be moving the player. No, we're not climbing. We're moving the player. How about we move the player? take more than one position. That kind of worked. Alright. Can we make progress? Alright, finally we get to move. I mean, we had some areas where we did, but then there were a lot of areas that we struggled. All the fun. Less than 1,000 of blocks, and we'll meet our minimum criteria. That is 10,000 for every full hour of gaming. And like I said, because it's a little harder to move since 4.2 million. Even if it's 2 hours and 50 minutes, it still kind of stinks. But if we make since we had 2 full hours, as long as we make 20,000. Of course, we'd like more than that. Alright, we're one more ocean view width away from being able to hit the 6130 kilometer block. And there is at some point, I think it might be next month, I'm guessing, where the car is due for service, so and we've made it. Is the sky changing color? Yeah, it is. Oh, those are not good. Those are drowned. Drowned bad. Well, we're in a situation here. It's dead ocean. Oh, here we go. Alright, I am not seeing any kelp tall enough. Alright, do we have land? Yes, we do. But will we be able to sleep a night? Alright, we could. Turn. Alright, there was something up there that's gonna burn up. There, we wanted to make sure that it died. So if we were to die, be there. Oh, look, land. Yep, we can move. That's too far. We can move. Yeah, the one wide trick doesn't quite work. North, south, east, west. Dimensionally it does. North, south, technically it does, because it's the direction we're facing, but because of the lack of precision, east-west, it thinks it's wide enough for the boat to go through. So you can north-south facing rivers or lakes. If there's a one-block gap, you actually can go through it. Back in the ocean, which, again, boring, but it helps move the numbers up higher. It's 9,500,000, Kurt J. Mack. He really wants to get there fast. He wants to get that done. Many people have beaten him to it, but they kind of threw away their lives to kind of do it. But whatever. I'm just doing these when the weather stinks and during laundry, or when my car's in for service, or family holidays where everyone's doing their own thing. Of course, during the that or the auto servicing, I do the quote-unquote silent run. That's where I mute the microphone because of, well, the dealership copyrighted TV that's blaring. Or I could move towards the dealership part of the building and then have to mute for blaring radio. And of course during family events, Mike's muted because he wants their personal laundry aired on video. That wants nothing to do with this kind of stuff. And, oh, there you are. Alright, this is going to work. So, turn. Alright, we need to move the player forward. We need to move the player. Let's try moving the player. Place. Now we gotta realign. How about the space? Realign our position so we know which way we're actually pointing, so we're not askew. Wondering why the boat doesn't seem to want to travel in a straight line. So, if we get to 6135, I'm trying to figure out how to say it in kilometers. 6135 kilometer block. You're going to see how many more sleeps we have before it's time to call it quits, because the dryer will be done, or close to it. Close enough in which it'll go off before we finish the next Minecraft day. And we'll see. Oh, here we go again with the worst possible scenario of the sun setting. Oh, no, we got land. I said 6135, but being where the sun is setting and we're almost there, I'm just gonna wait for the next sunset to find out where we're at, because we did not make it to the goal, so we move it up one. That were only Mushroom Islands. I think we're gonna find out. Alright, we got very close, but close does not equal success. If we're able to succeed, yeah, I kinda chose the first free thing and not the one where I assigned the oh, and we're going the wrong way. There we go. Right, we can move. Yeah, we made it now, but we already slept, so next time we sleep we'll figure out how much longer we got to go. Of course, if the dryer then stops, then place a boat and call it good. Too far. There we go. player. Move the player. There you go. Simply could have done that. Not liking what I'm seeing. How about over here? And how about sword? Actually, sword isn't going to work right now. Now sword. We got over. That was a deep one. Would it have killed us? Not sure. Break. That is there, I don't know. More than one position. No, this didn't go as far as I thought it would. So. About position. A little more. Here we go. Ooh, that was nice. Alright, we kind of need some of this stuff. And we're having boat for some reason. I wanted sword, but right now we could use stone. And we can move the player. Big jump. That was a ravine for sure. And for some reason we're stuck in there. Alright, this is when we're going to take a look at where we are, dryer time wise. Gotta sleep before to eat. Way too much time. We are pressing a button and we should react to that. Alright, so maybe 6140 is a thing. We'll say that much. Yeah, we didn't stop. Guess we're about halfway through dryer phase, if even that, really. So one thing about this is, especially when I get up at 1:30 in the morning after work, is dryer phase just seems to never end. it's faster over there, but it's a little too far in one direction, which becomes very easy to go way far off direction, off axis, in a way. Oh, it would have been great if we made that, but we didn't. Oh, that's a little better. Anyway, turn. Good. How about the sword? Nice jump. Guess that was a Dave Grohl jump. Whoa. Yeah, we can jump. We can jump. Pressing jump button might mean jump. Nice spikes, not a good thing. How about the boat? Not bed. Beds don't sail across frozen terrain too well. Well, you know, we made our what we wanted, so therefore we okay, we're wasting a little bit, but so we're not allowed to continue making progress. Alright, how about we make some progress? Yep. Want to jumping? Yep, jump time. Of course, we can do more than one spot at a time. That would be even better. Well, we were safe because when we were close, the bear didn't try to come towards us, so. Oh, we got a village, but it appears... No, it isn't a project village, I think. Initially. It's in relatively flat terrain, we can move. Now the question is, do any of them have a bed? Yep, we can move the player. I haven't seen this building before. Well, maybe I have, I just haven't realized it. Alright, free bed. And through the floor. How many more? Alright, we can get rid of something. Of course it goes the other way. The player. Are we going to get any beds? What's this building? Yay, we got one. Got the other one, and I believe we got a smithy here, and yep, we're going to move the player. No, we're not ducking, we're moving. And move the player. Alright, let's just check our inventory's doing alright. We can get rid of that guy. Had some useful stuff in there. Okay, I'd like to be moving the player. Over here. That kind of worked. I was hoping to make the jump over. Well, that almost worked, but over here it might. just need to move a little more. Just a little more. A little more. Oh, we're in the field, minefields. Although these minefields are generally not too bad. Alright, we made it to the 6140 kilometer block, which is pretty good. Okay, we need to be able to move the player. The player needs to move. Pressing. Perhaps we should do the job. Alright, now we'll check again. Oh, God. Does the timer never stop? I mean, like I say, this... Move the player. Move the player. Move the player. Why are we not moving the player? Why are we not moving the player? We can move now. Why are we not moving the player? Nope. No ducking. Moving. Oh, we took a hit there. Move the player. There we go. Right over here is okay. Okay, actually, I thought we could. Thought we could get out. Yep, brake. Pressing buttons. Pressing. Why are we doing that? How about move the player? Why are we moving? I didn't touch anything. Jump. Jumping. Nice jump. How about actually doing the job? There we go. Was that so difficult? Alright, is there a place where there's not a pit? got us almost nowhere. Well, let's brake. Yep, we can place. Brake. Okay, I need to be moving the player. Nice jump. Oh, amuse me. Yep, press the button. Oh, over here. I'd like to be able to move. Alright, let's move the player. Move the player! Nope, nothing happens here. Surprise, surprise. Move the player! Move the player! Okay, stupid duck was down. Pressing. Might mean actually do your command, do the command. And pressing might mean do the job that you're failing miserably at. Pressing. Nice job doing nothing. How about we jump when jump is pressed? Move player. That actually worked. We can move player again. You know what I'd like to do is move in that direction. But the world is not making that happen. Move the player. Move the player. Rake. Seriously, can we just... Yep, move the player. Move the position. Nice jump. Glad you failed again to do your job. Move the player. Not ducking, we're moving. The player. Move the player. I like to move the player. Move the player. I'd like out of this. That's not going to work. Oh, don't like. I don't want those. Useless. Alright, we're into the, okay, we can move this way. Not how we wanted to land, but, yep, go. Yep, we can go now. Why did we not move the player? You can jump when jump is pressed. How about move? Stop inching and start moving. Nobody wants that. No, I need to be moving. Nice jump. How about jump? I pressed the button. How about we do that? How about over here, where I want the correct answer? Brake. Do something correctly, please. Brake. How about we move the player? Hey, we made that. Player can move. Yep, player's moving. Place. Oh, this is torture. Turn. Good. One more sleep and then we're good. Alright, last sleep before we call it good. Brake. Perhaps braking is what happens when brake button's pressed. Here we go, inching again. Don't want inching, want moving player. Well, thanks for that. I want the correct answer. This is not the correct answer. Why are we not moving the player? Come on, player can move now. Boring, needs movement. Too far. up. Well, I'd like this biome to end. Pressing. Turn. Maybe turning. Might want to be turning when turning is pressed. Call it silly, but I like that idea. I just want to move. I want to move. I can't move. Yep, pressing button. Oh, yeah, this way you have to. Thanks for not moving again, as usual. Perhaps I wanted to move. I want to move. Pressing. How about we stop? How about we stop pulling my leg? How about we stop screwing around and get the job done? I am not... Come on, move the player. Do something right, please. New thing. Getting irritated. Can't wait for this to end. Not a fan today. Especially with this, it just doesn't go away. I want this biome to disappear. This biome is crap. Yep, move. Turn, move. We didn't stop. Nice jump. Again, ignored. There's no way out of anything. Can we just get out of this biome and get somewhere that is safe? Yeah, there's no way. Okay, how about move this way? Yep. That helps. Now we just need a way up and out. I want out of this biome. This biome is boring and not safe. Pressing. Pressing. move the player. Get over here. That helped. Oh, I just want a safe place. I just want a safe place. I want to move the player. I'd like to be exiting this biome. I want out of the biome. Yep, move the player. Didn't stop the player at any moment. Seriously? Turn. Okay, we're safe there. I want exit of the biome. I just want out of this biome. Pressing means do your job. Try it. Eat the food. Eat the food. Eat the food. Perhaps that's what eat the food is for. Well, I cannot wait for this to end. We can move the player. Why are we doing that? We don't want to do that. No. Incorrect answer. To no one's surprise. Okay, I want to see. Okay. All right, we're getting close to where we want to end. Yep, over here. Up, up, up. All right, you know what? I've had enough torture. We're going to call it good here. And get rid of crap we don't need. This crap goes away. Doesn't belong. Pressing. Alright. 6,142,581. This is one of those moments where you say, thank goodness it's over for today, for this week. And that's one way. Georgia 551 saying, hope you enjoyed at my expense and have a good one.